Okay, good morning, students. Okay, today we'll discuss about that is distribution of drugs to the ambulatory patients. Okay, see, generally, if you see the drug distribution, mainly which is having different types. Okay, see that is drug distribution in case of inpatients. Okay, mainly there are different types drug distribution in case of okay in patients. Okay, and next one is drug distribution. Okay, that is dispensing of drugs to the ambulatory patients, or you will also call it as outpatient care. Okay, and next one is dispensing of controlled drugs. Okay, there are different types of drug distribution, that is dispensing of drugs to the inpatients. Next one is okay dispensing of drugs to the ambulatory or the outpatient care. Next one is okay dispensing of controlled drugs. Okay, yesterday we had seen regarding in detail about the drug distribution or drug dispensing in case of inpatients. Okay, today we'll discuss about the dispensing of drugs, that is regarding in case of ambulatory patients. Okay, we'll see what is this ambulatory patient. Okay. Okay, we'll see what is this ambulatory patient first. Okay, this ambulatory patient, if you see, or you will also call it as a outpatient care. Okay, this outpatient care, if you see here, any health care without staying in the hospital. Clear? Any health care, okay, without okay staying in hospital. Okay, that you will call it as ambulatory care. Okay, this you will call it as ambulatory care. See, that means I will tell you best example for this is the dialysis clinic. Okay, if you see the okay that is dialysis clinic. In this dialysis clinic, see what happens here. See, they are not admitted in the hospital. Okay, you remember this point. The patient, they are not staying in the hospital and they are not admitted in the hospital. They are provided by some healthcare. Okay, if you see in case of dialysis clinic, what they are doing, okay, they are okay giving the healthcare services. Clear? But these type of patients are not staying in the hospital. Okay, see, that type of care you will call it as a ambulatory care, and such patients you will call it as ambulatory patients. Okay, and if you see here, there are three different categories of ambulatory patients. Regarding this, if you see, there are three categories of ambulatory patients. Okay, the first one is the emergency, and next one is primary, third one is tertiary. Okay, if you see, these are the three categories of the ambulatory patients. Okay, under this ambulatory patients, you are going to be observed these three different categories. Okay, first one is emergency, primary, and tertiary. Okay, if you see regarding the first one, that is the emergency ambulatory patients or the health care. Here, the patients involved in accidents. Okay, mainly the patients involved in the accidents. That means immediately they have to go to the hospital. Clear? See, that's an emergency condition. Is it clear? That is patients involved in the accidents. And next one is suffering from serious health conditions. Suffering from serious okay health conditions or illness. Okay, serious health conditions or the illness, and immediately required specialized care. Okay, in this case they are going to be immediately okay required. Okay, that is the specialized care. Okay, see this will call it as an emergency. Clear? See the emergency ambulatory care or emergency ambulatory patient. If you see here, the patients involved in the accidents as well as suffering from serious health issues. Clear? See that means suppose immediately if they are going to be falling down, or if there is any chest pain. Okay, in some cases what happens, there is not necessarily they should be admitted in the hospital. Clear? In that emergency, they are going to be first measures what they are going to be giving in the hospital, that's going to be enough. Clear? See, that's regarding the emergency ambulatory patients. Okay, next one is primary ambulatory patients. If you see, okay, the second one is, okay, primary ambulatory patients. Okay, here it is a common healthcare system. Generally, if you see, this is a very common, okay, it's a very common healthcare system. Clear? See, generally, if you see this primary healthcare, which is similar to the normal healthcare systems, what we are seeing, that is a common healthcare system here, which is going to be providing a range of services mainly for the preventive health maintenance. Okay, mainly for the preventive health maintenance. Clear? See, for the preventive measures, and it is utilized by the patients who are, who are ambulatory. Okay, mainly if you see, the exact meaning of ambulatory is able to move freely. Okay, able to move freely. See, when the patient is admitted into the hospital, whenever the patient is unable to move, then only the patient is going to be admitted in the hospital. Clear? See, here ambulatory means the exact meaning is able to move freely. Clear? See, this is the primary health care. Okay, that means any, okay, that is small symptoms, okay, like fever or cold or cough, if they are getting, okay, they are going to be going to this primary health care systems. Clear? Because here the patients are able to move freely, that's why you will call it as a ambulatory. Okay, next one is tertiary ambulatory patients. Next one is tertiary ambulatory patients. If you see here, the patients are advised to go to hospital. Okay, definitely the patients are advised to go to hospitals. Clear? See, who will advise? That is going to be advised by either the doctors, clear, or the primary, okay, the primary healthcare services. And next one is, okay, that is dispensaries. Okay, see, that means any pharmacy people and are beyond the primary care. Clear? If you see this tertiary ambulatory patients, okay, that means here the patients are advised to go to the hospitals, who will advise, that are going to be advised by the doctors or primary healthcare peoples or some dispensaries. Clear? See, that means those who are dispensing okay, the drugs. Okay, those, okay, can also advise. Okay, see, all this if you see this tertiary ambulatory care, which will be beyond the primary care, but they are not going to admitted in the hospitals. Okay, you remember, ambulatory means they are not going to admit in the hospitals. Okay, and next we'll see what is the location. Okay, location for outpatient dispensing. We'll see location for outpatient dispensing, how the location should be. Okay, see, the location for this outpatient dispensing of drugs, okay, that drug distribution service, okay, that should be present near to the office. Okay, near the office as well as entrance of the hospital. Okay, it should be at the entrance of hospital. Okay, and next one is must be at the ground floor. It must be at the ground floor, and it should have a pleasant look. Definitely it should must have a pleasant look, and that floor should be resilient smooth. Okay, the floor should be resilient smooth. Why? Because it should be easily washable. Okay, definitely they must have four dispensing windows. They must have four dispensing windows. Clear? See, this is the location for outpatient dispensing. Okay, how we are going to be dispensing the drugs to the ambulatory means the location should be, it should be near the office entrance of the office as well as entrance of the hospital, and it must be at the ground floor, and it should have a pleasant look. Clear? And floor should be resilient smooth, and because why? Because it should be easily washable, and it must have four dispensing windows. Clear? Okay, see this all regarding the location. And next coming to the drug distribution regarding this ambulatory patient. Here, no medication is given to the patient, okay, without prescription. Clear? Definitely here no medication is given to the patient without the prescription, and this prescription also written by a competent medical officer. Clear? See, anybody can give the prescriptions these times. Clear? See, but this prescription whenever which is written by a competent medical officer, then only the medication will be given to the patient. Okay, without, okay, this prescription written by the competent medical officer, no medication is going to be given to the patient. Clear? This is regarding the distribution. And next one is proper account must be maintained. Okay, definitely a proper account, okay, must be maintained. Okay, for issuing the medicines. Clear? See, whatever the medications they are going to be issuing to the patients, definitely a proper account must be maintained. Okay, next we'll see finally what is that activity chart in case of drug dispensing to the ambulatory patients. Okay, first we'll see, okay, the prescription, okay, written by doctor. Okay, once doctor has been, okay, given the prescription, immediately what happens, that is going to be received by pharmacist. Okay, that is going to be received by the pharmacist. And next one is what they will do is filing of prescription. Okay, filing of prescription. After receiving the prescription by the pharmacist, immediately they will go for the filing of prescription, then they will go for the dispensing. Okay, dispensing to patients. Okay, they will dispense the drugs to the patients. See, that means here if you see here, after dispensing, receipt of payment. Okay, receipt of payment. If you see, they can pay either by cash or they can pay by charge. Okay, that means that's online payment. Clear? And coming to the filing of prescriptions, I told you there will be a filing of prescription. Clear? See, that filing of prescription mainly you're going to be observed for the narcotic drugs. Clear? See, why? Because some of the narcotic drugs cannot be given to the patient without any prescription. Is it clear? Suppose if they are issuing such kind of narcotic drugs to the patients, definitely there must be a filing of the prescriptions. Clear? See, this all regarding that is drug distribution in case of the ambulatory patient. Okay, here you remember initially you have to know what is meant by this ambulatory patient or the ambulatory care. Clear? And next one is you have to write what are the different categories of the ambulatory patients, that is emergency, primary as well as tertiary. Next we will go for that is location for the outpatient dispensing, and drug distribution, how they are going to be distributing, that is without the prescription they are unable to distribute the medication to the patient and a proper account must be maintained. Okay, if you see, this is the activity chart. This is it clear? This is the procedure how they are going to be distributing the drugs to the ambulatory patients.